Hello my friends, welcome back to Pure Joy Paper Crafts. Today, yes, I have another haul. I think we're almost done with hauls, actually, believe it or not, which means I should probably get going on some projects so that you guys have content to watch. But today I have a sugar. A cherry on top. Gosh, guys, that's where my head is at right now. I have a cherry on top pre-order, and it is a lot of simple stories, which is very exciting, and it is some Echo Park and Cartabella. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you some new fun Christmas collections. Alright, I have to tell you guys, I think this is my favorite one this year, which is crazy considering how much I've bought. And there is some really cute stuff that I just loved, but as soon as I opened this package and I got to actually see this collection, I think this is hands down my favorite. It reminds me of another Cartabella one from a couple years ago that I just love. And I love the Cartabella paper, the texture. I just love it. It's so much better to me. So this is called A Wonderful Christmas, again by Cartabella. I love the muted reds in it. Let me find my knife here. I picked up the 6x6, which we'll just flip through here really quick. Remember, with Cartabella, it is textured paper, but the 6x6s are not. So our textured paper is going to come in our 12x12s. So I've got the 6x6 here. It's just really rich, and I apologize for the yellow hue from this light, but it's getting dark and I wanted you to be able to see it. Can you even see? Let's try that. So we got Santa, and I love the Santa. He's not cutesy, but he's not creepy. But it's a very sophisticated Christmas, and so I love it. It's my favorite. I didn't think I was going to love this so much. I just thought it was, cute online, and then it came and I was like, oh, yep. I love it. Those look like some different cut aparts. Those are the same, I think. Yeah. So there's the 6x6. I also picked up the frames and tags, Simple Stories. They're marketing Simple Stories. Oh my goodness. Cartabella, Echo Park, and Simple Stories. They're all killing it lately with their marketing department is just crushing the game as far as separating out some of the ephemeras and the bits and pieces and things. So you think you need everything. I'm learning what I need and what I will use. So we've got the frames and tags, the ephemera, and this one's new. I haven't seen this before. I also haven't bought Echo Park and Cartabella in a long time, but this is titles and phrases. So this would be good, for your covers, your cards, all that good stuff. And then I picked up, of course, the 12x12, some extra cut aparts. So here's our 4x4s. Yeah. 4x4s, and they've got these trees on the back. Your 3x4s. Can you see all of them with me zoomed in like that? Like I said, it's just a sophisticated Christmas. I think it's beautiful, so I'm very excited about it. 3x4s and 4x6s. And then your full page of 4x6s. So I picked up those 4 pages of extras, the 6x6 and the collection kit. I'm not gonna open all this, but I will flip it so you can see the sticker sheet, because I guarantee you the pages in here are exactly what is in the 6x6. And I apologize, I know the color is going to be a little bit off because I prefer the natural light so that you guys can see that this is like a really deep red, but this yellow hue light is going to throw this color off. I know it will. So that's A Wonderful Christmas by Cartabella. Remember, Cartabella is textured and thick. which is what I actually love about it. So that was the first one I picked up. And then I have an Echo Park one here. So this is Echo Park Christmas time. And my cherry on top order came really late. So I pre-ordered this at like the beginning, no, like the middle of July. So they were the first ones to have everything, because there are a lot of places that don't let you pre-order. A cherry on top almost always lets you pre-order. So I got to see these early. But what ended up happening was everybody started getting their paper and we weren't. So we got this email from a cherry on top saying, hey, our order from Simple Stories, because I have some Simple Stories in here, got lost in transit. So we're hoping to get it soon. And as soon as we get it, we'll work on getting your orders done. And if you've ever ordered through a cherry on top, you know that if you have multiple, like even if you order stuff that they have in stock, if you have any part of your order that is a pre-order, they will hold on to it until your pre-order comes. So they won't ship your order until it's fully there. So I had to wait quite a while for this, but this one is really pretty too. I love these greens. They're not like your normal green. I think we just restarted. I wasn't paying attention because I was yakking my mouth. But anyways, yeah, it just took me a while to get these, and ironically, guess what? Guess who has doubles of things? So that's Christmas Time by Echo Park. I also picked up our 4x6s, or 4x6s, ooh, 4x3s in cut apart. Now remember, this is Echo Park, not Cartabella, so even though, yes, they're the sister companies, the Echo Park paper is not thick and textured like the Cartabella is, so this is smooth. And I know I have 2 pages, there we go. So this is a much brighter red than the other one. It's not as muted. Like this right here is like the red that's in that entire collection. Whatever it was, guys, I can't even tell you because my brain's that gone. But this is another fun one. I know that there's a bunch that's out there, but I'm trying really hard to only buy what I really like and not just buy it to have it. So there's all those cut aparts. Picked up the collection kit. Oh! Just got really excited because I didn't realize I had extra things in here. Yeah, okay, that goes with that. So there's our sticker sheet, which I never use all of these. I gotta find a way to maybe use these on some cards and things because I just keep collecting sticker sheets, and I've actually learned that I don't really love collection kits anymore. I much prefer a 6x6 or a 8x8 because then I don't have a bunch of paper left over. So again, I picked up the ephemera, the frames and tags, and the titles and phrases. So this is the ephemera. Here's the frames and tags, and here's the titles and phrases. So we got 2 more collections here to show you. What pile are we on? There we go. So I'm gonna flip through this one super fast because you've seen this one. This was my oopsies and my doubles, was that I accidentally, because I didn't know and wasn't paying attention, I just hit buy. I basically have double of Simple Vintage Dear Santa from Simple Stories. So got more layered bits, bits and pieces, and really, guys, I promise you, you don't need, some of you might think you do, need every single thing that they come out with, but I promise you, it's a marketing gimmick. They probably don't like me saying that, but it's the truth. Like, you really don't need everything, and I think with this collection, when I bought through a cherry on top, I bought all the things because I wasn't paying attention. So I know I have things in this order that I did not buy through Frank Garcia. At least I think it was through Frank Garcia. Guys, I don't remember. That's the boat we're in. I know I've flipped through this, so I have a second 8x8 now. I've got extra Full-size cut-apart pages. Which, guys, you could just buy the cut-apart pages and or just the collection kit and you would be just fine. You don't have to be crazy like the rest of us that think we need all the things. We're kind of ridiculous and out of control, but we understand each other, and that's what makes this community. I guess I didn't show you any of the B-sides. I will show you the B-sides in just a second. Or you could just, you know, watch my entire video on this collection, because I do have a whole video on this collection. That's the back of the tag sheet. I like when I don't love the prints on the back of the cut-aparts, because then it makes it so much easier for me to cut into them, which is usually sometimes why I buy doubles, is so that I can have the print and the cut-apart. That sounds kind of silly. It's not that I need more of the cut-aparts. Oh, I don't think I have this yet. I will talk about this. Yeah, that way I don't feel bad about having, you know, the cut-apart. Like, I need the cut-apart, but then I also want the print on the back. So that's why I buy two, is so I can have both. Because sometimes I want to be able to mix up the prints, but I want that certain cut apart. Like, I want this Santa on something. But, I don't think I bought this before. I totally thought this was a collection kit. But this is the card kit. So we get a card kit for, Simple Vintage Dear Santa. So I'm very excited about this. Probably will just make these cards. I think I'm actually going to put it in my, like, sooner rather than later pile, which is getting a little too big. But, that's exciting. I didn't realize I had done that. So now I guess I'm glad I didn't order a collection kit. But if you've never done these are super fun, but envelopes not included. Just a heads up. Stick that in the sooner rather than later pile. All right, last one. So Simple Stories, it sounded like, and I think I'm right in saying this, they came out with 4 collections this year. I only felt the need to get 2. So the first one was the Simple Vintage Dear Santa. This one is Simple Vintage 'Tis the Season. And I know I don't have this one yet. Oh, come on, buddy. Play nice. There we go. So, of course, we got the 6x8. I love how flat these lay for Simple Stories. If you guys could tell when I was doing my 6x6s for Cartabella and Echo Park, they were not laying flat by any means. So I love that these lay flat without like totally coming apart. Apparently I'm into the muted colors this year. I don't understand the whole camera piece, but that's what they chose to do. All right, so there's our 6x8. Oh, look. Did I get oop it? No, I don't think so. I don't think I... Oh, I did oop it. Ugh. I hate that. There's a 6x8, and then, like I said, they kill it in their marketing department, so I thought I had to have all the pieces. Bits and pieces for Simple Vintage 'Tis the Season. Here's our chipboard clusters. I love that mitten. This reminds me of a Recollections collection that came out a few years ago. I think it actually came out in 2020 because we all were like waiting for it, or maybe it came out in 2021. Like, we knew it was coming online, but it took us forever to get it in stores, and by that point everybody knew they wanted it, and so it was super hard to get a hold of. I don't think I have access, simple access, easy access to it. This is new, these floral bits. But the citrus in this reminds me of that collection. If you remember what I'm talking about, feel free to drop it in the comments. And you can tell this has been sitting out for too long because I already have it bent, guys. The heck. So there's our 4x6s. And that, we'll see in editing. This looks black to me right now. It's like a burnt red. So I'm sorry, guys, that I did not get good daylight to film this. But we're in that time of year where I'm going to start fighting for my daylight. 3x4s, tags, which they started and they should. Yep, they do tags on the front and the back, so you get a full tag sheet. And then we've got 4x4s and 2x2s. All right, guys, so there's my my cherry on top order. At least I'm pretty sure this is cherry on top. Watch me just tell you guys lies. I'm fairly certain that's what it is, though, because it took me forever to get this pre-order in. I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. That's the worst, because all you want is to get your hands on it. And, like, if you've ever done it through cherry on top, you guys know they will send you updates and they will tell you, oh, and for this, I bought the basics. Side note, if you've ever bought through cherry on top, they send you updates and let you know, like, this is all the stuff that's ready and this is all the stuff we're waiting on. And, like, you'll be sitting there knowing that you've got stuff that you want and just wish they would ship it to you so that you can have your hands on it. But anyways, I apologize, guys. I can feel the chaos happening in my head right now. But I appreciate you sticking through it. I hope that maybe some of this was new-ish to you and you were able to see something new that you liked and are going to go pick up before everybody else gets their hands on it and you can't find it, because we know that's going to happen way too soon. Oh, guys, I found my shipping label. It is a cherry on top. Woo! That makes me feel better. So yeah, I hope that you guys are able to enjoy this video and my chaos. I'm trying really hard to make sure that there's content still coming with everything going on in life right now. It's just one of those seasons that it hits hard, which you guys know from my 6-month hiatus earlier this year that it happens to me more frequently than it probably should. But I appreciate you sticking around, continuing to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate it, because this is the thing that fills my cup in life and keeps me happy. So make sure that you still like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Bye.